so today's plan, we're going to go check out some caves.
Tentanola Caves.
And some other caves, hopefully. Well, it's currently 11:57.
We had a really late get
and
up.
this is us just leaving the caravan park.
It was awesome.
As I said, it rained all night, so it's kind of nice to let everything dry out and, yeah, just slowly do things in the morning.
Yeah.
But
it
is
was nice.
now midday, and we are just getting out and doing our first thing.
Yeah, and I think, so the Tentanola Caves are open till 3, but I'm pretty sure the other caves, which are closer to town that I can't pronounce, Engelbert or something.
We'll throw it in, or when we get there, we'll tell you what they are.
Well, they're only open till 2, so we probably won't get to those ones today. Alright, so we are at the Tentanola Caves Conservation Park. We're heading up, I think it's $14 a ticket, I think. Head up, get some tickets, and then go see the caves. Wow, that's beautiful. Yeah. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a really lovely little cave, this one. Densest decorated cave in Australia.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, so it's pretty small, like I said. That's the back of the cave there.
Okay.
So it's a little crawl store up the top of that shelf. Doesn't really go much further.
It's like this one here. She's growing. Got a little bit too heavy for itself. Broke. We come down on an angle and back down there. Or maybe somebody leant on it or something. But yeah, this is a very, very pretty cave. I just can't get over the roof. You're never gonna. This isn't gonna pick it up. But there isn't a square centimetre that isn't. Are they stalactites that hang? Yes. There isn't a square centimetre that isn't covered in them. Feels like you're about to get speared. So, guys, the cool fact about this one: wheelchair and like pram friendly, because this is the whole cave. You can push a wheelchair, you can push a pram, super like accessible. That's just like a fun little, not a fun fact, but like a really handy fact. This stalactite here was broken off 90 years ago, and that little bit you can see on the end there, that's 90 years. 90 years worth of growth. Little itty bitty one. Think?
That was one of the most beautiful caves I've ever seen. That was stunning.
Yeah, for how small it is.
Yeah. Really, really worth it.
Yeah.
Really pretty.
Not all cool things, not all pretty things come in big packages.
Good things come in small packages?
Yeah.
I don't know about anybody else, but this sign really entertains me. He's breakdancing. Again, South Australia, if you could please put some signs up to where things are. It's all well and good having one sign at the start of like the drive, like, hey, this way to go check out this thing. But then along the way, when you get to intersections, there kind of needs to be more signs. Please, SA Gov, help me out and every other tourist. Thank you.
So we're currently doing the wind farm tourist drive. So we're going through the Wokwine Range wind farms. So this is the largest wind farm in the southern hemisphere.
That's pretty cool. We've seen some pretty big ones, like out the back of Clare and New Burrow, so I would have thought they were pretty big, but
yeah.
Hey, guess these are bigger.
But it's pretty impressive, like being this close to them to see how big they are. Hey.
The way I think of it, like, it's a massive logistical thing to get all the parts and things here. Like, all of it's had to come via truck, and probably in like 2 to 3 bits, or more than 2 to 3 bits. Like each tower's probably 2 to 3 bits, and then a wing each. And
yeah.
Like, look at that big boy.
Hey, look, there's a sign.
There's a sign. Oh, hey.
I'm gonna angle you up a bit so you can like kind of get an idea about how tall they are. massive. Look at them. They're huge. I know you're staring at the sky, but the windmills. It's cool. And it must warrant it. They must get very windy out here to warrant being the largest wind farm in the southern hemisphere.
Yeah. I hope they have like an info board on how much like electricity or power it actually generates, and like how reliable they all are and all of that, because I'm all about this renewable energy like thing. Like I love solar, I love all of that sort of stuff, but I just want to know how like reliable it is. And I know it'll never phase out, or you can never really, although not for the next sort of 100 years, we can't phase out coal. We can phase it out, but like you need coal to make these, so you can't even be renewable without coal. So like, yeah.
But how many times have we said, like, we've driven past solar farms and been like, why are there not more solar farms in Australia? We have sun more days than we don't in Australia.
Oh yeah.
And we have the land for it, so why the heck don't we have more solar? But
yeah, it's cool. Just feasibility again.
Yeah, but still.
Yes.
But this is cool. And the countryside is really pretty.
It is. They're all like granite-y type. There might even be like a limestone type hills.
So, fun fact about Mount Gambier, it's called the Limestone Coast because it actually has a layer of limestone underneath the topsoil.
All the way from like, was it, they say Narracort to Port McDonald. Like a huge slab.
Beachport, I think it was.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's
it's either the ocean or a lake.
Wow.
Fly, little pigeons, fly!
Please don't let anybody take away Lucy's dreams.
Fly, pigeons, fly! I'm doing like 60 k's an hour there, hooking.
So this is the Lake Bonney access road. It's pretty rubbish.
It'd be alright if it hadn't rained as much rain as we've had. But you go through like a bit of a dairy farm. Think skinny thoughts. You go through a bit of a dairy farm, and obviously he's just had all these cows walking across the road, so it's all a little bit chewed up, and it's because it's so wet, that chewed up is really muddy. So, but you know, we're in a full drive, and I'm not overly precious about it. It's being used as a full drive, so yeah. See if we can get some pinstripes, shall we?
We've already got pinstripes.
So there's no powered watercraft. You're allowed like paddle boards and kayaks, and I think it said you're allowed little electric motors, but nothing with like an outboard, like a powered motor or a jet ski or anything like that.
Ah.
Yeah, sorry.
Doesn't look like this road gets used overly often.
No.
Overly often? That's a word, isn't it?
It's not a sentence. Could be. It looks pretty. Maybe it gets used more from the other side. But hey, we're all about exploring. Taking the road less traveled.
Yeah, we're definitely doing that.
No.
No? We can go around? No. We need to turn around.
Do we need to turn around? We just did turn around.
Again, we are somewhere we probably shouldn't be.
That's probably not a bad photo though, my love.
Paddy melons.
There is paddy melons. Fun fact, Riz didn't know what a paddy melon was apart from a little animal.
Didn't, and now I do. They're toxic, don't eat them.
Look at them all around the sheep.
Such a beautiful day. I'm really keen to go and check out the Blue Lake again because when it's sunny it goes really aqua blue.
Yeah.
So,
and for anybody that knows Mount Gambier, you make the most of the sun because it might not be sunny again for another week. G'day guys, we are at the Blue Lake.
You are? Yeah.
Right there. We're going to do a little bit of a walk around. See what we can do. We're parked like over this side. Yeah. See what we can see. The sun's out, as you can see. So hopefully we get some cool views.
The Blue Lake. So I read that you can do tours. I'm assuming that's where the tours go. And you can take a tour in a glass panelled elevator down the original well shaft. That would be pretty cool. Baby off shoulders.
Oh yeah? There's a kangaroo on the grass over there.
There is. It's pretty, hey?
It is.
So it's got like a diorama of how it formed. The Blue Lake, an explosive volcanic crater. Volcanic activity occurred in the Mount Gambier area in recent geological time. The Blue Lake crater is an explosive structure called a maar, which consists of a rim of ejected material, basalt and ash, resting directly on the pre-eruption land surface. The crater, which formed during two closely spaced periods of eruption, is one of the youngest volcanoes in Australia. Limestone formation. From 15 to 40 million years ago, the area was covered by a shallow sea rich in animal life. Remains of these animals accumulated on the seafloor to eventually form limestone. The limestone is the white layer just above the water level and extends well below the surface. So you can see that white layer around the rim. That's all limestone. If anyone's ever been to the Undara lava tubes, you can really see the different patterns of lava flow. 100% recommend, it's amazing. And then we have ash eruption. Groundwater percolated down the volcanic conduits and was converted to superheated steam when it contacted the hot lava. Pressure built up until large volumes of gas-rich molten rock blasted through the hard basalt layer. Large blocks or bombs of basalt and limestone weighing up to 20 tons were thrown out. And then present. Explosive eruptions deposited layers of ash and rock to form the present crater. Volcanic ash can be seen in road cuttings around the lake and city. After the eruption ceased, the groundwater level was restored, forming the Blue Lake.
We had a nice chilled out day yesterday.
Yeah, it was good. We did a little bit of shopping.
Just checked out the town.
Yeah, walked up and down the main street.
Bought some cheese knives.
Bought some cheese knives.
So one thing that Riz really regrets, she didn't buy any cheese knives.
I have
Didn't pack any, I should have said.
I have so many cheese knives and they're all packed. And long story short, all of our stuff is in a shipping container in a storage and we can't access it at the moment. And I have so many cheese knives in there, and I had 2 cheese knives for the caravan. And before we left, I took everything out of the caravan, put it all through the dishwasher just to make sure that it was all clean and good. Somehow the cheese knives didn't make it back in. And
somehow.
Normal knives.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
Let's get Sherlock onto it.
And so there was a house on the main road, like the shop house, not a house, the shop house, on the main road in Mount Gambier, and they were having a stupidly ridiculous sale, and I got like $100 worth of cheese knives for $30.
So I don't know anybody that needs cheese knives that are worth $100, but we now have them.
They're really
We
nice
didn't
cheese
pay $100
knives.
for
No,
them.
we paid $30 for them. It
And
was
they're
awesome.
apparently just going to live in the caravan.
G'day guys and girls. We are at the Mount Gambier Info Centre. Gonna go check that out.
Visitors.
Visitor Centre?
Visitors.
Info Centre? I think it's
Apparently
all one.
there's like a big discovery thing.
There's a boat out the front. I'm gonna take it.
HMS Lady Nelson.
Who's the Nelson lady?
Into the Discovery Centre. Ooh. There you go, that's a mini one of the boat that's outside.
Lady Nelson and Revolution. Old mate was the first one to traverse the Bass Strait and explore the Hunter River.
He was only 27 years of age.
What did you do at 27? You were still in school because you've never left.
Yeah.
What did I do? Who knows?
I left school, I just went back again.
You never left.
I've done a lot of travelling.
Oh, there's the Blue Lake. We were there yesterday. There's some funky lady. You gotta sit down, don't you?
Whoa.
Volcano's doing its thing. Your journey continues back to the time of great upheavals. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That's a big old tooth. More skelet. Well, that little bat thing. There's more bats.
Of course, once the natives grew accustomed to that, they regarded them as lawful guests, who should be hunted for food, just as kangaroos.
Well, that was the Discovery Centre.
That was cool.
It was pretty cool.
It's definitely well worth a visit.
Yeah, it's free. You cruise around.
Don't do what we did and wait till you've been here for 3 days before you go.
First thing, as we've always said, go to the info centres on your first day.
Yeah.
We should have listened to our own advice.
We should have. I was like, nah, I've got heaps of brochures from other info centres. No, go to that one. It's really
good.
cool.
It's big.
The ladies are really helpful and informative.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely,
Oh, tripping.
definitely worth a visit.
Good afternoon.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Only just. Moving day. We're leaving Mount Gambier, heading back for the whole reason, I guess, the start of this holiday happened, for my mum's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, making our way back up to the Riverland. Spent a couple of days there catching up with them beforehand, but yeah, heading back up there, and then it's sort of a bit of prep, look could look over the van and vehicle a bit more. And this morning we just got up and we checked out, what's that scroll?
Oh, shade. If you like cinnamon scrolls.
The caravan park we stayed at gave us a couple of little vouchers or like discount.
Yeah, it was like a 2-for-1 thing.
Yeah.
And it had 2-for-1 classic cine scrolls. Cinnamon scrolls are some of my favourite things to eat, and this is up there with one of the best.
We went there and went and got some coffees at the same sort of, got a 2-for-1 discounty thing.
Made blue espresso bar, 2-for-1.
Which I quite like the coffee. You could take it or leave it.
I'm very fussy with my coffee. You make really good coffee.
I'm pretty fussy with my coffee. I don't know. Mine just must have been made better.
No, it's not bad. It's quite good. So Mount Gambier was pretty cool. Like we spent 4 nights there.
It's our longest stop so far.
And it was nice because we didn't,
including family. Oh no, did we spend longer? I think it's.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely our longest stop in like caravans or free camps or anywhere.
But it was nice because we didn't rush. Like we
just did
saw
1 or 2 things a day.
Yeah, we saw a lot of things and didn't rush, and it was really nice. My favourite thing I think was probably the Tentanola Cave.
Oh yeah, that was mind-blowing.
It was
also
incredible.
the way I think we just like lucked out. We were the only people there. The guide basically asked us whether we'd been in caves before, and we said yeah, we've done the Janolan and the Narracoor caves just in the recent couple of months. He goes, okay then. So I won't really talk too much about it. I'll tell you what you need to know about this one. And then he just walked out and let us do our own thing in the cave. Basically closed the door behind him.
Yeah.
Said don't touch anything.
It was pretty amazing.
So that was
good.
We could just cruise around and look at it and spend our time.
Yeah.
That was, I think, made it even cooler.
Probably.
Than just being, like it was a small cave. You walk in and you'll see the footage, or you would have already seen the footage. But there isn't a square centimetre on the roof that isn't covered in stalactites. It was just gorgeous.
Yeah, it was really, really beautiful.
Stalactites, stalagmites. Which ones hang?
Tights.
Tights.
Stalactites hang on tights. Stalagmites grow with all their might.
No, makes no sense in my brain. I need like a...
Can you tell I'm a teacher?
I need a dirty rhyme so it sticks. So where are we off to today? Again, who knows?
Well, we're aiming for Border Town. We haven't booked anywhere, so...
I'm just going to keep heading north and we'll find out.
See where we get.
Good morning. We got to Farina last night. Not a bad drive from Mount Gambier up, all through like a bit of mallee scrub. We checked out a bit of the border track and through a couple of national parks that I'll throw up over here. I can't really pronounce them, and well, to be honest, it's early in the morning, I can't really remember. But hey, it's a nice little. It's like a like a community sort of caravan parky area. Pay $10 at the shop that's just above the general store, and that gets you power and water, and there's a shower. You just pick up the key from up there. We didn't grab the shower key or anything. We got our own stuff. We just hooked up to some power. We got enough water. Yeah, great little night last night. Quiet, beautiful. I don't know if you can see. So I'll angle you up a little bit. The sky is not a cloud. Absolutely not a cloud in them. It was a beautiful night. Got reasonably cold. Not too bad though. We still had the heater on because, you know, little one. Wife. Happy wife, happy life. We're now headed, we were in Gambier. We punched up here west. Oh, we're up here somewhere. Oh, they're the national parks. Big Desert and the Nagat Conservation Park. Pinaroo, we're now up here, sort of in between Pinaroo and Loxton. Alright. Well, take it easy and I'll see you on the road.